Hello, this video is about transcription factors, roughly talking about what they are and how they work. Basic idea is that it's a protein that binds to DNA and encourages RNA polymerase to bind to start transcription. There are also transcription factors that prevent binding, so a combination of factors will control genes being switched on or off. The transcription factors are generally in an inactive state in the cytoplasm, and therefore they need to be moved to the nucleus and activated. Now there are several different ways of doing that. Here are some examples. In this first example, a transcription factor is activated by a non-polar hormone, for example estrogen. The estrogen enters the membrane or moves across the membrane, binds to a receptor that causes a conformational change in the transcription factor, which then goes into the nucleus. In example 2, a polar molecule, for example insulin, enters the cell. Now that needs a carrier protein to get it to enter the cell. Once it's entered the cell, binds to a transcription factor. This one then assembles and enters into the nucleus. Here's a third example. Again, we've got a non-polar hormone. Again, estrogen is the example I'll use. This time that releases the transcription factor from a binding site, binding protein, and that enters the nucleus. In all of those cases, the transcription factor then binds to DNA, binds RNA polymerase, and transcription is initiated as shown here. So some extra bits of information to go with that. Transcription factors bind to a specific DNA sequence, and genes have different sequences. Slight variations cause greater or lesser binding, so there's a huge level of complexity there. There are several transcription factors that bind for each gene. There could be 3 or 4 or even 10. So again, different combinations of factors will cause genes to express at different times, and so this allows regulation that is tissue specific, cell specific, age specific, time specific like time of day, and gender specific. There's a huge level of complexity. You don't need to worry about it. Just stick to the one transcription factor story that you've been given, which is estrogen entering a cell, binding to a receptor on the transcription factor. This activates the transcription factor by causing a change of shape. Transcription factor then enters the nucleus, binds to DNA, and causes transcription to start.